The largest public university in Virginia is facing a large legal battle. The Department of Education launched an investigation into hiring practices at George Mason University. Some professors accuse GMU of choosing candidates based on race as part of its DEI initiatives instead of credentials.
These are independent public universities in the state of Virginia. You have no role telling us who we should hire, what policies we should pursue.
But GMU professor Tim Gibson, who's also the president of a campus advocacy group, pushes back on what he calls baseless claims for political control over a school with mostly minority students and the majority white faculty.
What the programs were about are about extending invitations and opening the doors of the institution to communities that have been historically excluded from higher education in Virginia.
Gibson says what's happening at GMU follows the same playbook that pressured University of Virginia President Jim Ryan to recently step down.
And I think GMU is guilty. They should stop doing what they're doing.
Economics professor Brian Kaplan has been vocal against DEI policies. He believes there are many more like him who view the hiring practices as discriminatory.
It is not racist to say that you should be colorblind, but I do know there's a lot of self-censorship of people who are afraid.
GMU says it does not discriminate and continues to follow federal and state mandates. While Gibson does not believe GMU President Gregory Washington will step down, he worries to what extent President Donald Trump's administration will go.
If they threaten to withhold federal funding, he might be forced to resign. I hope not, though.
This is now the second federal investigation into GMU just within the last month. The Department of Education also accuses the school of not doing enough to protect its Jewish students from anti-Semitism. The president responded by saying the university is against anti-Semitism and has not seen the same cases of violence like what we saw at other schools. He points part of that reason is because of the ongoing efforts to create a safer environment. In Arlington, Matthew Torres, WUSA 9.